Welcome back to the Early Buffett YouTube channel. I'm going to do something a little different right now. I'm going to do a little trade idea for any of you options sellers out there. I won't go into all the nitty gritty of options selling. I'm going to assume that you know your stuff with options. So I do plan on making a video about selling options, but we'll see how this goes. Just to kind of try out a couple different things for the channel here. So let's take a look at AMD. I mean, AMD had some news about a data breach that came out today, so the stocks got a little bit hit. We're about $154.70. We're down about 2.25% on the day here. So could be an opportunity to get some shares at a lower price via selling a put option. So disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't advice by any means. Please consult a professional. So I'm just an armchair technical analyst here, just kind of looking at the charts and providing a little bit of free entertainment and education for any options traders out there and stock traders as well. So, and as I look at AMD, I mean, it's continuing to go down. We're down 2.5% now. Just I think a few people woke up and started selling just now. So it's getting getting a little bit oversold here, I think. But so just to give you an idea, if you know what selling a put option entails, so you would sell a put option and then you are obligated to buy the stock at a specific strike price. So what we're going to look at here, just on the chart, kind of, high level here, we could see some support at around 150, right? You could see it was, it rejected back in early 2024. It got above, it blasted over, stayed over for a while, came back down, dipped below that 150, continued back up, retested it right here. And now we're coming back down, so we're coming back down to that 150 mark. So if AMD is something that you would want to own 100 shares of, in the next 30 days, you could sell a put option on it. So what I would see is the 150 put, or if you want some extra protection, we have this 200-day moving average here, which is hovering around 145. You could sell the 145 put. So if we go over to the options chain, I'm looking forward to Interactive Brokers kind of, fixing up this. This is their IBKR desktop, but it's like their more consumer level one. And it's just still a little bit, it's not quite there yet. So Interactive Brokers, if you're looking at this, it's so far so good, but can use some improvements. And I think they know where these improvements need to be, but I will digress right there. So if we look out 30 days from today's date, July 19th. So that's 30 days from today's date. You look at the 145 puts, and the 145 puts will give you about, $3. Remember, these are sold in increments of 100 shares. So you are potentially receiving $300 for the obligation of needing to buy 100 shares of AMD should the stock price fall to 145. So if you're looking, if you're interested in buying, 100 shares of AMD at $145 a share, you can sell this put option. So, it'd be around 307 or so on 145. So you're looking at about, 2% over 30 days for selling that option. So if it doesn't, if it bounces off, we go back to the chart. If it bounces off there, which it might, and it continues on its merry way up, you simply collect that $300 and you don't have to buy the stock. Again, you could always be early assigned. There's all that stuff, so you do have to be careful. And again, it's super important. You do need to want to buy AMD at $145. So be sure that you want to be an owner of AMD. And honestly, I would see it as a good buy around there. It's hitting its moving average. It's going closer and closer to this area of support here at 145, and you could potentially collect a nice 2% just to potentially own AMD in 30 days time. So potential trade idea there. but again, not advice, all that good stuff. So if you like this type of content, more educational based versus my usual market call recap, which I'll continue to do on the daily, let me know. What do you think? Do you have any rebuttals? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Leave a comment. Let's get the conversation going. And until next time, this is Early Buffett signing off.